call this new version of myself Wellness Amy. This is like my favorite aisle. I get a kick out of it. Am I becoming an almond mom? There you have it. I'm actually gonna say something now. Good morning, you guys. We're at the grocery store because your girl has like no food in her fridge. Literally this morning for breakfast, I had my matcha and then I got hungry like 2 hours later. I had chicken. Like, yo, why did I literally eat chicken for breakfast? I could have had a bar, which is good. That's why I love those Lara bars. They're really good to keep in your pantry. That's actually what I had yesterday because I was like really on the go with Kylo, so I just grabbed it and go. But since the Lara bar is all natural and I love that, but it's heavily like carb and sugar focused, I didn't want to start my day off with that. So I decided, why not just eat chicken? Like, who says you can't eat chicken for breakfast? Not this girl. And you know what's funny? Like, I was actually on the way here while I was driving, I was coming to that realization that old Amy would have never understood like the nutrition side of things. Like, why should you start your breakfast off with something like eggs and bacon or chicken versus a bar? Like, why? Old Amy would have never even cared about that or thought about that or even understood like the education behind that. New Amy knows now that starting your day off with like heavy amount of like sugar and carbs, not that you can't have sugar and carbs for breakfast, but only without balancing out with a nice healthy fat and protein is so bad for your brain and for your glucose levels. Like, you're just gonna spike your blood sugar levels right away in the morning and it's gonna affect your energy levels throughout the day. So it's so important to have a very high protein, high fat breakfast. And another thing too is I used to never care about those things. Like, I used to never eat for nutrition. I used to only eat for pleasure, which, hands up, like, this girl still eats for pleasure. I'm not saying that I don't. I definitely eat things sometimes that have zero nutrition in it and it is all pleasure. Like, you guys know that. I love me some chocolate cake and I love me some chocolate and all that good stuff. But the way I am now, like, there's times where I simply only am eating something because I'm like, this is purely nutrition focused. Like, did I want to eat chicken for breakfast this morning? No, it kind of felt a bit weird to eat chicken for breakfast, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm okay with eating a meal that is simply, this is so awkward, someone's walking by me right now. Please don't look at me, please don't look at me. And he did, he looked at me. Holla. By the way, why am I coming to the busiest Canadian grocery store? I'm here at Canadian Superstore, which is like one of my favorite grocery stores because they have like really affordable prices, but they're like super huge, so they have so much variety. But it's like one of the busiest grocery stores and I'm hoping to get some vlog content for you guys in the grocery store. And I don't want to be stared at while I'm like in the aisle. So I am praying to the Lords that people don't stare at me or that like conveniently the aisle that I'm in is clear when I want to vlog. Pray for me. Anyways, what I was saying is there are definitely times and meals now where I simply eat them for nutrition. Like, I am eating this because I know that it is going to be good for me. It's going to be a great start to my day. It's going to make me feel good and it's not for pleasure. It's crazy because I never used to be like that. So it just goes to show you, like, your whole weight loss journey, it's more than just the number on the scale. It's like noticing mental changes in yourself and also noticing changes in your relationship with food, changes with your body image. Like, it's just way more than just how you look. It's like mental too. Like, you'll really see some positive changes in yourself. I'm really liking this new version of myself, y'all. I call this new version of myself Wellness Amy. She's a wellness queen. Okay, anyways, I wanted to share with you guys something that I have mentioned before is when you're on a weight loss journey, things can get a little stale. Like, a few months go by and like things are getting a little bit stale. Maybe you're getting a little bit bored doing like the exact thing to lose weight constantly, like tracking your calories, sticking to your steps. It gets stale. So I always like to switch things up, like try new things. Maybe you try out a new workout program. Maybe you try a new fitness program, or maybe you do new challenges that challenge yourself. Just switching things up to keep things from getting stale has really been helping me. So this is where the Copilot Fitness app comes in. Huge thank you to them for partnering with me on today's video. The Copilot Fitness app is like having a personal trainer right at your fingertips, right in your back pocket. Like, who does not want that? It has been so helpful for me to really challenge me when it comes to my workouts because, like I said, things were getting stale. I found myself doing the same little workouts once or twice a week, but having my own personal trainer has been so helpful and has actually really challenged me to work out a little bit more and just try different workouts. So I definitely want to work on consistency more because I just want to feel stronger. I don't track my macros. I found doing calories plus macros to just be too much because now I'm like tracking 4 different numbers. Yeah. Okay, I just got off a call with Heidi, my co-pilot trainer, and honestly, it has been amazing having Heidi just at my fingertips. I can ask her questions throughout the app, and I learned so much through her. Like, I learned that you can build muscle while you're in a calorie deficit, which mind blowing. What's great about the Copilot Fitness app too is you can actually check off workouts that you do, you can check off tasks that you do, so it really helps to keep you focused and make sure you're staying on track with your weight loss and fitness journey. It was so easy to sign up. You literally go on the app, fill out a bunch of different questions that are going to gather personal information about you. That way they can match you up with the perfect personal trainer just for you. So you guys can actually get 14 days free with the Copilot Fitness app. I'm going to leave my link down below. It is go.copilot.com/Amy Macedo again to get 14 days off. So definitely try them. I mean, you can't lose out on anything. You're literally getting 14 days free. So definitely check it out. But y'all, tell me how the time right now, it's 11:15. And as soon as I pulled up to the grocery store, a bunch of like high school kids started swarming the grocery store. I feel like that old lady that doesn't want to be around teenagers. Not that I have anything against teenagers, okay? I'm not trying to be offensive here. Just saying, you know, y'all tend to get a little rowdy. And I'm a grandmama now. I'm not actually a grandmama, I'm a mama, but you know what I'm saying. I'm an old lady now. I want my peaceful grocery trip, so I don't know why I came at this time. I should have got here at like 9 a.m. Anyways, let's go grocery shopping for my dry fridge because we got to do a restock. And later we'll do like organizing, like we'll organize my fridge and restock everything and I'll go through a full haul. Also, I want to give you guys an update on my weight. Things have been going good. I've been feeling good. I saw the comments on my last video. You guys were hyping me up, telling me that I'd be looking skinny these days. Like, I really feel like a skinny legend these days and a skinny queen, okay? Because you guys told me, like, you see the difference. And honestly, I see it too. Like, low-key, I was editing a vlog for my second channel the other day and I was like, bro, my face, like I see a huge difference in my face alone. It's insane. Just how different your face can look when you're like 10 pounds heavier, 20 pounds heavier, 30 pounds heavier. It's wild. But also I am very close to hitting the 130s. I told you guys in the last episode 3 that I was so antsy to get into the 130s because I haven't been there in forever. So I will let you guys know how the weight sitch has been going and give you guys an update on what I currently weigh right now. I always do a weigh-in at the end of every episode just to keep you guys constantly in the loop. But yeah, we'll go through that later on when I get home. Let's hit this grocery store up because let's hope these teenagers are gone. Okay, it's time for y'all to leave. School time, classes in session. I'll see you guys in the grocery store. Hopefully I can vlog in there. Let's hope no one stares at me. What is this? Avocados is something I don't stress about if it's not organic because of how thick the skin is. Okay, this wasn't on my grocery list, but I'm gonna pick this up because I should have some, but also Kylo loves broccoli. Okay, Kylo loves grapes, and I try my best to, you know what, I'm gonna get these ones for him. Try my best to get organic when I get grapes. One of my favorite high protein snacks I've shared with you guys. Turkey slices. Very minimal ingredients. Okay, I'm actually gonna get these ones because they're a little cheaper and still really good ingredients. They have one slice left of my favorite bacon. Oh, they have more. Favorite bacon because it is raised without antibiotics. Easiest way to flavor up your rice, get some broth. I usually do veggie just because I don't know, I actually like the flavor of it better, but they are sold out of the veggies, so I'm just gonna grab some chicken. And this isn't 100% clean, but it's difficult to find ones that are. Oh, actually this one doesn't have seed oil in it. Yay, I'm so happy because I was gonna say the ones that are extremely expensive. $8. This is actually a really good brand, but what is that, like 4 times the price? A little guilty pleasure, sweet treat for my cheat meal. I'd be getting the no name, y'all, because it's just cheaper. I pick and choose my battles. Not trying to have a $500 grocery bill here. My little dessert treats. Okay, I am in the natural food section, and this section just tickles my fancy. I just found this pancake mix, which I do... Ma'am, can we not? I'm not gonna get it because I prefer the Bob's Red Mill protein pancake mix, but just to show you guys, I love PC Organics. If you look at the ingredients, it's only enriched flour, cane sugar, baking powder, and salt. That's it. No gums added, no artificial like crap in there, no seed oils. So this is a really good pancake mix. This is like my favorite aisle. I get a kick out of it. Literally my favorite aisle. Organic Greek yogurt, love this one. It's plain and pure and nothing added. Also, I wanted to say I always come to the grocery store with a list on my phone because the easiest way to overspend and to waste food and throw out groceries in a week from now is to come to the grocery store, you buy a bunch of things because you think you're gonna cook it or certain things look good, and you end up wasting food and wasting money. So definitely make a list. Honestly, this is literally me all the time at the grocery store trying to see if I can find myself and Kylo like cool little snacks, more for Kylo, like to give him snacks that don't have crap in it. But obviously there's like seed oil in here, just a bunch of stuff added. So this one in particular has palm fruit oil, although it's not that bad, this one, I will say. I'll give that to them. But yeah, it's just hard to find like 100% clean snacks, but it's not impossible. But really quickly before someone else comes in the aisle, I will say something that's just so easy to do is pick up the package, read the ingredients, read the calories, read the macros, and just find the best option. It might take a little bit more time, but eventually you'll find your favorites and then you won't have to do that every time, you know? Something like this, for example, like I don't like giving these things to Kylo often, obviously, but I just feel like it's like fun for kids, you know, like to give them a little Oreo. This one is a way better option than Oreos. Only thing in here is organic cane sugar, enriched flour, cocoa powder, sea salt, baking soda, organic flavor, and organic soy lecithin and vanilla extract. They do have palm oil in here, so not perfect at all, but way better of an option than Oreos. I'm still not gonna buy it because I would like to find something a little cleaner. Am I becoming an almond mom? But yeah, such a way better option than Oreos, for example. So just turn the package around, look at what's in Oreos, and y'all, I promise you're not gonna buy them anymore. I mean, you might buy them sometimes once in a blue moon, but not all the time. Okay, I'm back home from the grocery store. Let's do a quick little haul, and also not me changing into my PJs the second I got home. Like, is anyone else like that? I just need to get comfy. Next step is gonna be taking this makeup off, but I wanted to share with you guys what I got so I can put it in the fridge. I'm gonna zoom through this so that it's not too long-winded, but I got some cheese. Yes, I did get the no-name brand. Obviously, grass-fed cheese is ideal, but it's not something that's as easily accessible here. They have some organic cheese at Superstore, I will say that, but they do have some grass-fed cheese at Whole Foods and Organic Garage, and I think at Healthy Planet, but it's extremely pricey, like extremely. And honestly, this is where like me picking my battles comes in, because if I am like extremely perfect with everything, the grocery bill is gonna come out to like $500, and we ain't doing that. So my total came up to $253 Canadian, which is why I shop at Superstore, because if this was Whole Foods or somewhere else or Sobeys, this would be like close to $400. Anyways, $253 Canadian, and I actually had $70 on my Optimum points card just from saving up my points. So I only ended up paying, I think it was like 170 something, whatever. So it was pretty good. Anyways, Kylo loves these cheese strings. I do like to get him the organic Meadow cheese strings. Those are only 4 ingredients, they're organic, but he's not a fan of them. I don't know why. They're definitely less creamy. These are like a little softer, but the ingredients in this are not bad. They actually use annatto, which is a natural colorant, so they don't use artificial food coloring. So honestly, these are not bad. Got some high protein snacks. So I absolutely love these, just again, because of how high protein they are. If you are gonna snack on something and you're kind of hungry and you just wanna like grab something quickly, protein is a great option. So I love these. Turkey and then pepperoni, both raised without antibiotics. The ingredients are amazing in both of these. Picked up some tomatoes and some sweet peppers just to have, most likely make some pico de gallo. You guys know I love that. And then also sweet peppers. Kylo and my husband love those as like a side. Bananas. Kylo loves bananas. Peanut butter for Kylo. If you're gonna get peanut butter, definitely recommend getting one that is one ingredient, but bonus if you can get one that is in a glass jar. Why? Because when they make smooth peanut butter, it is heated up in the factory, and then once it's heated up, they pour it into the jar. So if you're getting a plastic jar, all of that heat sits in the plastic jar. And then what happens? All of those chemicals from the plastic, the PFAS and everything like that, soak into that peanut butter. So I definitely recommend getting the one in the glass jar if you can swing it. If you can't, it's not a big deal. You know, like I said, we choose our battles here. Cilantro, green onion, eggs. I needed eggs. Eggs are something that's kind of hard because there's not that many. Like the best eggs you can buy are pasture raised. Those are just gonna be the best. But there isn't really any pasture raised available eggs at the store except for Healthy Healthy Planet. Healthy Planet is the only store I've been able to find pasture raised eggs. So I just had to grab the free run, a little sweet treat. I'm actually gonna pop these in the fridge because they're getting soft. So these need to go in the fridge, but a little sweet treat for my cheat day or my cheat meal on Saturday. I'm gonna make some cookies. I didn't pick up that much fruit because we already have apples, pears, and oranges in the fridge. So my thing is I don't overbuy. I'm not gonna go to the store and be like, ooh, peaches, ooh, pears, ooh, apples, and just grab a million different things. Before I leave the house, I look at my fridge, what do I need? And then I make a list, and when I go to the grocery store, I stick to that list. Sometimes I might buy 1 or 2 things that aren't on the list, but that's about it. Because that's how, again, like I mentioned before, you will spend money and waste food. I already have oranges, apples, and pears in the fridge. And like I said, I have bananas. We don't really need that much more fruit. So I literally only picked up grapes because I know we will eat this. Kylo loves grapes. It's also just a great snack. This was something that wasn't on my list, but I saw it. And the other day we were at a restaurant and they served broccoli on the side of the chicken, and Kylo loved it. So discovered that he loves broccoli. So I will be steaming this for him for the side of his dinners. Got some avocados. For fruits and veggies, I try my best to get organic everything, but it can be hard. Again, it just turns up to be super expensive. For avocados, the skin is so thick that I'm not that worried about it not being organic. So I kind of pick and choose my battles again here. These don't have the cleanest ingredients, but it is very difficult to find naan bread that has no seed oil. These are great for making pizzas. So I actually eventually want to make my own homemade naan bread. So that would be a fun thing to try. I'm gonna look up how to. Picked up some bacon, some chicken and beef you guys saw. I got my favorite hot sauce, Tabasco and Sriracha, love that. And then diced chipotle peppers. This is perfect to use as marinade for meats. And I love the one in the glass jar. It's just obviously healthier than the one in the aluminum jar. The one in the aluminum jar also has seed oil, and this one does not have seed oil. So this one's just healthier than the other one that because the same brand sells the same thing, but in an aluminum jar. Greek yogurt. This is also great as sour cream. So if you're having like a nice burrito bowl, pop some of that on your bowl, and it literally tastes like sour cream, but you're getting extra protein. You guys saw I picked up the chicken broth. I ended up getting that pancake mix because I wasn't able to find the Bob's Red Mills protein pancake mix. Lately, it's been hard to find that one. I don't know if they're discontinuing it. I hope they're not, but I've been checking for months now, and I'll find it here and there, but I think I've only found it once in the last few months. So I ended up just getting this pancake mix, and maybe I'll just put my own protein powder scoop in there. Then I got a bunch of little snacks for Kylo. Overall, I prefer to feed Kylo like whole foods, right? Like if he's gonna eat something, I like to just cook him whole foods. If he's gonna snack on something, I like to be something that's a whole food, like cheese or fruit or whatever. But these are just so fun for kids and they love it. Like Kylo just loves, like he always comes to me and says, "Pup, puff." He's trying to say puffs. He enjoys it. It also keeps him busy. Like if we're at the store or we're out on a walk or something, just give him his puffs and he'll sit there and just like, you know, have a little blast. And if he's watching TV and I really need to work, sometimes even when he's watching TV, he wants me to like sit with him or he constantly wants me. But if I need just 30 minutes to myself to work, if you give him some puffs in his little snack cup, he's happy, you know? So these ones do not have perfect ingredients. Some of them still have seed oil, but at least it is organic seed oil. So that does help a little bit, but obviously seed oil is still not that good. Again, it's not something I give to him like all the time, constantly, and that isn't the bulk of his diet. So a little bit is not gonna be really bad, but it's just the best you can kind of find. It's definitely a way better option than a lot of other brands out there. So these are by Baby Gourmet Organic and Earth's Best. He also loves the little Sesame Street characters that are on this bag. And then I got these little ones because these are good when you're like on the go. You just grab a pouch rather than having to fill up a cup or something. These ones are by the Little Bellies brand. So I got these ones for him. And then I got these Made Good cookies for him. He loves chocolate chip cookies and I'd rather give him something with better ingredients. You guys know I love the Shorts ones for Kylo. I think I mentioned that in my second channel. I love the one by the brand Cookie It Up. That one has the cleanest ingredients, no seed oil, like is as clean as it gets. Love that one for him. But it's only at Organic Garage or Metro, like you can't find it everywhere. So this is your like second best by Made Good. The ingredients are still really good and he does love these. There's only 9 grams of sugar in 4 cookies and I never give him 4 cookies, I always give him 1. So he's barely gonna get like 2 grams of sugar when you give him 1 cookie. So it's such a better option than giving him something like an Oreo or Chips Ahoy or something. So love buying these for him. Oh, and then I grabbed some milk. So let me put away these groceries before, you know, they get too warm. And then let's do some cooking. But today's cooking, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I am tired. So we're gonna do something quick. I'll show you guys what I do when I just want like a quick snappy dinner. Okay, I have been making this rice lately that has just been hitting the spot. It is so simple, but it just adds something to your white rice. It's so good. So basically it is making your white rice with coconut milk. Obviously coconut milk is very high in calories. So when you make rice, you're obviously using water. So it's not adding any calories. But now if you use coconut milk, it's 160 calories for a third of a cup. So it does add a lot of calories now. But what I do is I obviously don't use a ton. I like to mix it with water. So mixing the coconut milk with water helps a lot, or you can get light coconut milk. I think I'm gonna do that next time. But oh my God, it just adds such a nice different flavor profile, and then pair it with your favorite like meat, and then that alone tastes so good. Just a very simple meal, but because it's packed with flavor, it just hits. So let's make some super simple coconut white rice. So I am gonna season the beef right now, but what makes this dinner specifically so quick and easy is the fact that there is minimal chopping and we're using beef strips. So it's only gonna need to cook for like under 5 minutes, because I personally like when my steak is a little like medium rare. Even if you like it well done, it'll take like 6 to 7 minutes. I won't even need 5 for mine. So this entire meal is only gonna take me 15 minutes to make. Like so fast and so easy, and minimal chopping is huge for me, because what's so tedious sometimes about making dinner for me and what takes the longest is like having to chop so many different ingredients and blah, 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 you know? So the fact that there's no chopping in this, I'm just gonna make some beef, rice is in the rice cooker, and we're gonna serve it with some smashed avocado. Very, very minimal chopping. Dinner done in under 15 minutes. So let's season this beef. Okay, I'm so bummed because I just realized I don't have any avocado, and that's what makes this meal so easy, because like I said, the rice is fast, the beef cooks in 5 minutes, and then you don't have to really chop anything. You don't have to make a salad, you don't have to make pico de gallo, you don't have to make any sort of side. All you literally have to do is smash an avocado, add a squeeze of lime, plop it on the top. You can even put a plop of Greek yogurt, and bam, like you have your dinner under 15 minutes. But my avocados that I bought today are not ripe, and I don't know how I did not realize that. I guess I thought I had a ripe one left in the fridge. So now I'm trying to think of another easy option that I can do that requires minimal chopping. Like ideally I would love some pico de gallo with this and some guac and all that, but I just don't have the energy right now, y'all. I'm so tired. I still have some other work to do. Kylo's gonna be home in an hour, and I would like to be able to like sit down and rest for a second before he gets home. So here is my idea for something super fast. I'm gonna take these cucumbers I bought today, chop this, and we're not gonna need a cutting board or anything. It's gonna take 2 seconds for me to chop it. I'm gonna add some feta, some oil, some salt. You'll see. Let's make a quick little like under 1 minute salad or side. Like I always like to have some sort of green or veggie, like something fresh. So let's do it. There you have it. I'm actually gonna taste some now. Perfect. Needs a little bit more salt. I feel like I sound so lazy, like saying, oh, I don't want to do no chopping or anything like that. But man, sometimes you just want dinner done in under 10 minutes, but you want like a fresh dinner. Like typically if you want something done in under 10 minutes, you're like doing something frozen, like a frozen pizza or frozen chicken, popping it in the oven, like something like ultra lazy, which is fine too. But if you want like a fresh dinner, like a home cooked dinner under 10 to 15 minutes, here you go. And even like sometimes after Kylo goes to bed, I sit down to eat dinner and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to make like some sort of salad on the side or veggie. This took me 1 minute. You could just quickly chop it up. You know what I mean? I probably sound lazy, y'all, but sometimes you just want fresh home cooked meal, but you don't want to do all the work that comes along with it. Okay, let's talk about my weigh-in. So I think the last weigh-in I did with you guys was February 24th, and I weighed in at 142.4. Then on March 7th, I hopped on the scale and I was so happy to see this 141 flat, but it doesn't end there, y'all. Then a few days ago on March 15th, I hopped on the scale and the scale was 140.0. So just 140 flat, which I was so happy to see because I'm actually getting, like, today is what? March 18th, and I hopped on the scale this morning too and it was 140 flat. So I was really shocked to see that because I'm actually expecting to get my period any day now, and usually like when I'm expecting my period, obviously the scale goes up a pound or two. So the fact that it's been 140, I just know once I finish my cycle, I'm gonna hit the 130s. And you guys know I have been dying to hit the 130s. Like, I'm on the brink. Okay, I could taste it. I'm just dying to get in there because I don't think I was even using this app when I was in the 130s before. So I need to go through my, I used to log it on my phone in my notes. I need to go through that and find out what like year and month was the last time I weighed 130 because I genuinely could not remember. So I am so excited to finally be so close to the 130. So definitely stay tuned for the next episode. Continue following along with me on this journey so we can do this together and watch me hit the 130s and then eventually the 120s so I can hit this goal. Oh, also, I actually forgot to mention, I went out with my sister on her birthday for March 11th. And like I said, I did my weigh-in March 15th and I still dropped a pound, which I hit, like I said, 140 flat. So I had a cheat meal on March 9th, Saturday, like I usually do. And then I had another cheat meal when I went out for my sister's birthday on the 11th. And it just goes to show you can still lose weight even though you have cheat meals here and there. Now, I usually don't do 2 cheat meals a week, but I was going out for my sister's birthday. I don't really have any other like events coming up in March. So I knew for the rest of March, I'd be able to stick to my usual 1 cheat meal a week. So it wouldn't be a big deal. But yeah, that just goes to show you, I'm just very big and I always tell you guys, you can enjoy yourself throughout your weight loss journey. Just definitely don't overdo it. Because if you overdo it, you're gonna eat back the calories from your deficit. And then at the end of the week, your total won't be in a deficit anymore. So definitely don't overdo it. You can still have fun. I'm actually gonna show you guys what we ate. We went to Chop's Steakhouse and it was so good. Amazing. They had the most amazing like street corn. And what else did we have? This like goat cheese dip. I had a nice steak. It was fire. So yeah, definitely stay tuned and keep following along with me on this journey to watch me hit 130 pounds and then watch me hit eventually my goal of 120 pounds.